Ventilating, because something about it back. It's gonna fucking rain again. My throat. Alright, let's go ahead and upload some stuff. Go ahead and come down there.
I'm not messing with nothing, though. Kept saying that somebody said that all Vin Diesel has to do is come out of his dressing room without a shirt on, and he gets a movie done, right? Well, I mean that's so I got right on it. And I hooked him up with Jeffrey Osborne. He's an American singer, songwriter. So not just the Duke of Kent. He's the African-looking fella. That's the African-looking fella. And Duke of Kent matches Jacob Rothschild. Jacob Rothschild matches Vin Diesel. Jeffrey Osborne matches the Duke of Kent and Vin Diesel. So the next time anybody says Vin Diesel is attractive, you show him, you show them something like this, like Jeffrey Osborne and Vin Diesel. Some good stuff tonight. There's all the guys ready, I see. Guys everywhere shopping and stuff. There's some shopping. Vin Diesel, he started out with this Fast and Furious. You see, the YouTubers are big sources. The YouTubers are big sources with the cars and shit. So he started out with the Fast and Furious stuff, which was early 2000, 2001, 2003, whatever it was. Now the cardboard should take care of the fungus. It dries it up, it gets soaked up into that cardboard. And should be good to go on that. Should clear out in a few days if I don't wear any socks. Vin Diesel, Jeffrey Osborne, Duke of Kent, check out the channel. They all match 100%. It's the next time anybody says Vin Diesel is attractive, show them the gifts I made, yeah? You know, it's it took a while to crop Vin Diesel. I had to download a lot of them. I have over 250 crops of Vin Diesel now. You know, so 60 images came out with 250 crops. And we got 20 gifts out of Jeffrey Osborne and Vin Diesel. So you see, it takes a lot of crops. It takes a lot of cropping to get 20 gifts. This Jeffrey Osborne fellow doesn't have a lot. Granted, I didn't even look. So, you know, usually with the main ones, the main actors, you want a lot of crops. You know, you have to have a lot for the main ones, because you find the little ones that don't even get any, don't even get any more work, and you don't have to have a lot of crops. But for the main actors, you know, the ones that get the lead roles, the ones that get the lead roles, you got to have a lot of crops. So over 200 for Vin Diesel. Henry Cavill, same. Over 200 for Henry Cavill. He's the lead actor. Understand? The ones that are lead actors are automatically 32 degrees Freemasons, right? Those are the lead actors. The lead actors get up to the levels of Freemasonry. You know, they're up in the 30s. 31, 32, whatever the fuck they have. That's what they call them. That's how they're lead actors. That are, that's what they call it in Freemasonry. You get up, you can get up to 32 degrees of Freemasonry. That's a main. That's a big boss Mason, like a lead actor. Like Prince Charles. Prince Charles is 32 degrees as well. They get to where they're at. They get to where they're at because they're leading Freemasons. Right? 32 degrees, or whatever the fuck they have these days. I don't know. And that's what makes them all related. Is Freemasonry, because they're related to the single individual that created Freemasonry after Worcester. Stand in the 1600s. It's a network of fake stewards, because they faked the restoration after Worcester. That's the reason why. So you need a network of fake stewards to maintain control, because you have a fake restoration. If they have a fake restoration and you're trying to fool everybody into thinking that it's the House of Stewart that you restored, you need a network of Freemasons to keep the real stewards under control. Understand? A network of Freemasons in Bavaria, a network of Freemasons in Prussia, a network of Freemasons in Russia, a network of Freemasons in China. Understand? Whatever. That way they can maintain control over the real stewards and keep them from gaining power. Understand? If you're going to have a fake restoration, the only way to keep control after Worcester is to establish this network of false stewards and floss them around the royal houses of Europe, which is what they did. Understand? Move them around the royal houses of Europe, and which is what they did with all the royal houses in Europe after Worcester. Yeah. So, if you have a fake restoration, the only way to maintain control and maintain the victory after Worcester is to have a network of Freemasons and false stewards, and that's what they did. I mean, like I said, Worcester is just a battle, right? It's a very significant battle. Yeah, it wasn't even a war. Yeah, it was the Battle of Worcester. But it's the most significant one because that's what set the precedent for everything that happened after. All the big wars happened because of Worcester in Europe. And these fake stewards and these Hamlets. Basically, you look at the Bismarck. Went after Bavaria and Ludwig. And after that, you had a nation superstar who was Stalin. Right? 2 years after Ludwig became king in Bavaria, Bismarck invaded Bavaria, got rid of Ludwig, and gave you a nation superstar who was Stalin. Why did that happen? Freemasonry. You understand? Freemasonry. That's the reason why that happened. It's Freemasonry and military once again. So if you have a Battle of Worcester that you want to maintain the victory of. See, America didn't maintain the victory of independence. How did America maintain the victory of independence? From the British. What British are you seeing today? What British do you see today in here to say that America maintained its victory of independence? the fuck are they talking about? Queen Elizabeth and Charles is all over Congress, all over Hollywood, your institutions and shit. I mean, what victory are you talking about? I mean, what victory of independence? You didn't maintain it, right? Sure, you won one time, you won one time over the British Empire, but you didn't maintain your victory. Yeah, because you have Charles and Queen Elizabeth all over the country, right? So if you have them all over your country, what victory of independence do you have? You have none. But you see, with Worcester, it was a little bit different, right? They established a network of Freemasonry to make sure that the victory over the House of Stuart maintained its influence, right? The victory over the House of Stuart that Parliament won with Cromwell had to be maintained one way. And they came up with the Freemasonic network of false Stuarts. False Stuarts everywhere. Stalin, who was Ludwig. Bismarck, who was Churchill, etc., etc. A network of false Stuarts everywhere. But we're all Freemasons. To maintain the victory of Worcester. That's the reason why. That's really good. See, that's what I'm trying to tell white people in America. You can fight in America any one country on the planet. You can fight China today if you want to. Does that mean that you're going to kick out the Chinese, or you're going to kick out Solzhenitsyn or any Solzhenitsyn relatives in America? Absolutely not. Understand? You can go fight in the South China Sea right now. Take the American DoD right now and go duke it out with the Chinese in the South China Sea. Does that mean that you're going to stop doing business with Asia, or that you are going to kick out all the Chinese or the Solzhenitsyn fellas on that list? Probably not. Probably not. That's what I'm trying to get people to understand. America can fight whoever they want to fight in the world. You can fight the Mexicans, you can fight the Muslims, but you're not going to maintain the victory if the Mexicans come into your country and start deciding your elections. You can fight, America can duke it out with China right now if they want to. It doesn't mean that in the end they're not going to kick out the Chinese or any Solzhenitsyn relatives they have in America. So what victory do you have? You have none. That's what happened with the British, right? They had the War of Independence. Did you maintain it? Probably not. From the looks of it, Congress. Congress and American institutions are completely occupied by Queen Elizabeth and Charles. Right? So, what victory do you have of independence? You have none. See, that's the issue in America. Understand? America can go to war with the Mexicans, the Mexican-American War. And now they're deciding their elections. America can go to war with any one empire on the planet. It doesn't really matter. That's what you need to understand. Went to war in Europe many times. Now, it negatively impacted America, right? Because it lost a lot of white people, which was the point of the wars anyway. Yeah, and it negatively impacted Europe. Right? Like I said, most of them, if they would have been alive, would have been conservatives. Understand? So that's the issue in America. America can go to war with any one country on the planet. In the end, it won't make a difference because whatever country they went to war with would eventually become part of American fabric. Yeah, Mexicans became Mexicans-American. You had the only people that are not no longer part of American fabric are European. That's right. You have everything else in there: Asian Americans, Mexican Americans, African Americans again, Somalian Americans, Middle Eastern Americans, all kinds of Americans, yeah? But the only thing you don't have in there, the only thing you are missing now after all the wars that America fought are European Americans. That's right, I saw none. You don't see any of those gifts, do you? That's the issue. That's the issue there. See, it's a waste of time. Like I said, that's what white people need to understand about these far-off places. Like Australia and New Zealand, like America, and even Canada. It's a far-off place, unless you're breeding normally. unless you can breed normally where your population numbers go up, yeah, and you have a replacement, and you can replace your original population that you started with, and it's a waste of time. Now, these transgender folks can't do that, right? That's the issue. You know, that's the issue. Everything that went over there was transgender to begin with. Mostly. Probably. Most of them. How the fuck are you going to have a population growth, which is what you normally have? And how are you going to have a normal population growth with the original population that went to America if all of them are transgender? That's another. That's the obvious issue. I mean, you're not having positive population growth like you should. I mean, granted, all the fucking wars killed everybody. So that's another big issue. You have a transgender population that doesn't breed. What the fuck are they supposed to do? Right? They die off. That's why you have Mexican Americans, African Americans, Asian Americans, and the only thing that is missing in there are European Americans. Yeah. See if we got the Chinese today. I gotta switch off the SIM card again.
I've never seen in bed.
That's a totally not pretty bad. $46. Got the kitchen all down there. Don't need that. So go over here.
Sorry, I'm going to sit down a little bit here because I can't remember.
Well, if you tell me by the time you know the food gets there, there'll be 50 people over here in the front.
我多有孽障。Franco también. Franco también.
Prácticamente para cancelar a los jugadores. Y aún dicen que la culpa es de los jueces que son machistas. Fíjate las excusas. Estamos hablando de y está totalmente de acuerdo con la ha puesto orden con mano dura. Pero lo que está hablando es de los internos y tal. Hace mano dura y ahora les ha quitado su a la gente que no quiere trabajar le quitan su tercero. Y la gente que necesita dinero no les hace nada. Se están cobrando. Porque no quieren trabajar. No está bien. Le llaman fascista, pero está haciendo lo que quiere el gobierno, lo que quiere el pueblo. Meloni y Berlusconi están en el mismo gobierno, pero son partidos diferentes. Son como el PP en España y el Vox. Las banderas que están llegando a Italia. La Meloni mandó que se la llevara para Francia. No sé, no le gustó, pero luego en el programa de televisión sacaban unas fotos y luego decía que era culpa de esta migración ilegal, que es culpa de una migración de Francia. Que está estabilizando. Lo que estaba diciendo la fruta es de matón, y de otro preparado las uvas un poco más con un color de chulla, y yo estoy en agosto, eso estábamos ahí porque el canto de no sé cuánto de claro. Perrucia dejada de amenazar con Estados Unidos viene más armamento y más avanzado. Eso lo dijo Donald Trump. Loco, pero ha arreglado la economía de su país. Luego que los países lo pagan todo. Han salido estudios no lo sé, pero tú lo que han visto por el suyo. Pero los chinos, claro, dicen que son suyos, pero no es contando las tierras, sino contando todo el norte, que es una forma civil que no se va a pero Estados Unidos dicen que pero los chinos tampoco pueden invadir un país así de esa manera. En Israel, pues, ahí todos son militares, pero hay gente que no sabe que se pegó y es diferente a gente que se ahí que no se dice militar en Israel. También hay que pensar la Alemania y va a pasar a la So I'm pushing myself out between them.
Sorry, man. I know you're here all the time.
No,
You're here more than me, more than anybody.
No, but see, I always tell people, you know, I always say,
That's all right.
you know, you've seen it, man. I've been
Yeah,
going, man.
I know you're over here all the time.
I'm girlfriend. Something you got my movie, man. It's not bad, man. It's whiskey. Come on, man, take it, man. Yeah, I'll probably do some whiskey, man.
Russian vodka. The Russian vodka out there.
Oh, silver. Oh, you got it. We need to wait till it's coming slot 7:30 or 7:45. What do you think about No creo que lo averigüen mis clientes. No uno que sepa práctica.
¿Alguna operación?
Que caiga con las manos, los gestos. Y luego te dice, joder, sordomudo no sabes hablar con los gestos. ¿Usando las manos? ¿Los gestos? Eso que solamente hemos hecho. Tienes que estar la primera cola. Esa es la segunda. Tenemos que volver a la cola tercera. Eso no me parece
El Universal Trade es un sitio en que trabaja.
Come on. Hermanos, que me regala. Yeah, it's popular, yeah, we know. That's why the big up. So can you?
Alright, so Lisa, I'm going to bring this here. So don't be. And then we'll split like this. Make these fruits, desserts and stuff.
It's starting to rain.
Yeah, cool. Alright. Yeah. So this. Alright. You're gonna manage the drink. That's not good. Oh, so actually what I'm going to do. Yeah, it's just a bit slow. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know what you like to like that. Fruit, then the sandwich, then the hot drink. I don't know what. Yeah, the kind of sandwich here. Yeah, that's. That one can go right next to this one, actually. So you've already got some fruit on there. So we have these. That's soup, I think. Oh, this is tomato. We haven't got any more sandwiches. Oh, this is good. Then we'll get into it. Yes.
Angry!
Why are you shouting? You can't get it organised. Don't shout.
One each, one or the other. But as soon as they get as well.
Hurry, hurry, hurry. They can go, they can go. They can go, don't stop. Go, man, go, man, go, go. No, 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 Over here, please. The fruit, man. He said give one fruit. I understand the other food, but fruit, no one ever takes fruit, man. No one ever takes fruit. I know I understand you like the food, the chicken, the fucking bread, fine, I can understand one of each. That though. I'll give two or three, man, because I know counting is going to be on the back. It's a nice cake, man. That's 100 cake there. I want to cheap the bottle. A muffin, man, 11 or something, so it's nice, man. I'll give it that.
Is it grapefruit?
If you talk about fruit, then it must be a grapefruit. If you don't, it's not. If you talk an orange, it's an orange. If you talk an apple, it must be an apple. You know? There you go.
Yeah.
Whoa! Who's taking this stuff, man? Not me. Is it you? Of course not. Oh. Won't be David. Obviously. Check this out.
No, you gave me these. These are yours. Yeah. Chris, take one, just one. And just one, I'll come back. From Chris, my friend. Yeah, take a photo, Chris. Chris,
Cupcake. What is this? Granola. This is nice stuff. Then it's the first for me. This one. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Hello. Apples. Yeah. Banana muffin.
What's this? No? Chocolate?
Blueberry cake.
Blueberry?
Blueberry cake.
So like over here we got goat cheese and coleslaw. Yeah, right here we got coleslaw. We got over here corned beef and coleslaw. And then here Yes, corned beef. What would you like? Would you like coleslaw or corned beef? Corned beef? Beef?
No beef.
No, everybody. What would you like? Would you like goat cheese and coleslaw? Coleslaw? Would you like corned beef and coleslaw? Or would you like just tuna and corn?
The veg curry.
I love it. Let's start. Do you have a spare pasta bag? Thank you.
Maybe. Okay, I will. You already took this one, right? Did you take this already?
Yeah, the sandwich. Chili con carne back there, yeah.
You want that?
That was good.
Soup? Would you like to take
Thank you.
Yeah. Five, put 3 in it.
Huh?
3?
3? Live dangerously, okay?
Nice of it.
No?
No.
What again? You want it?
It will take time to dissolve. 3 of them.
Oh, you?
There you go. Enjoy.
All right?
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Thanks.
Black coffee, 3 sugars. Yeah, black coffee, 3 sugars.
How many sugars?
3 sugars.
3. Good.
Oh, that shit was here. You wanted the other. I've just seen the other.
The same milk?
The wedge was up there. Another one is always covered.
Oh.
Yeah, 3
Yeah, that's
sugars,
what
black coffee.
Let me just mix it first because if I take time to dissolve, right?
Yeah.
Especially in the queue.
COVID. This sandwich is poison too. That thing just got pulled in.
I thought by now people would be going to this right. We studied my concrete, so there we are. Sticking up the gate in that one. I didn't know. But it take half an hour to set up. Oh, there's that. So, I reckon we'll start around 8 o'clock. Oh, quite great. What did it try here? Huh? What did it try? No. I told them not now. It's still my half an hour. If you start before 8 or that, it's fine.
There's big deals here. Oh, they love it. And the way they are so slow with it. That's what I hate about them. Oh, everything's done. Quick. Let's open the door. But they're like, oh, you wait. Oh, stop. Oh my God. I used to like their soft drinks, so I feel for that. And the chocolate. I think they do, yeah. But they're doing coffee and tea now, so I don't think they'll be particular about soft drinks. I think they found out that tea and coffee is cheaper than doing soft drinks. I think you'll be realized that now. Before because they buy in bulk, they don't really see the cost. Every day? Okay.
Like the last week.
Okay. Yeah, they're lucky to when they get wholesale good price, they buy. Yeah, it's all. Whatever. What do you think? I used to go for that 2 hours and then I do 2 times. But they were not in trouble with me because I was not eating their food. They were angry with me, so I just left it. Yeah. I don't like their food. The chicken and rice at Old Street. By fire station. No, hell of a lot. I remember that. Was it good? Drinks? Just coffee and tea and the food.
You get Coca-Cola as well.
Okay. Yeah, they do once a week. So for me, it's out of my way, so no point. Yeah, they're everywhere. It's all scattered around. There's Brixton, Weber Street, Manor Center. The passage now you have to register. Yeah. Used to be anybody can go there, but now they say you go register. Yeah. They're like here too, for you to have shower, you have to register.
You have to look for a job.
You have to
look for a job.
That's what they said.
Yeah.
They drove you away. They said
No, they haven't took this away. But now I'm looking for a job, so I've been going every morning.
Oh, so you must be looking for a job for you to go and eat there.
Yeah, that's what they do.
That's what they said.
Yeah, when they did that fucking interview thing, they said, we give you now because you're looking for a job.
So they register you?
Yeah.
So how long is this for going to be? 6 months? And they stop you?
No, you're just looking for a job. It's because people just
So how do they know that you're looking for a job?
No, because I told them.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know.
You know why? When you first started trying to register people, a lot of people left and then I go there again. Look how many places you can go. Mission, Weber Street, Manor Center, so people didn't go there. So now they are relaxed. That's why. So now they say, okay, take your future. Cool. For what? No, for what? Big piece and toast and tea.
I think it's got people like just outside drinking, getting pissed, and then going in, showering, going out, drinking, getting pissed. That's what I used to do. They stopped me from showering.
Okay.
Okay, what's up? I just go to the passage.
Because they maybe they wanted to drive a lot of back people. That's how they did that. Wherever I go, if you see me there, it's because they do good food. If bad food, I never go. Manor Center, never. They do spaghetti in the can with toast. That's what I had. I've never done it. I said no. So I went to Mission, tried their food after COVID. Fantastic. That's how I put it. Ready for 15 minutes, I'm happy. I come to him because he do good food. Yeah, he knows that it brings people to him. The food he does, it brings people to him. Yeah, and for him to keep on running, he has to keep on doing good food. And he won't get the money. Because this one, this spread around, easy. Yeah, of course. Every one of them gets money from the dance. All of them. And the very smart one, they get like from 2 or 3 dances. That's right? Like 2 or 3 dances. They get money. Soda, first minister, the family. Yeah, man, it's about 150,000 a year. Yep. You know how many money got? That back man, still like 3 or 4. That's why it's business. The man drives a Range Rover, they don't pay that. It's charity, yeah. He only pays the money he pays himself of a salary. And people's salary will be just maybe 2 or 3 or 4 grand. Everybody will say. So whoever is taking salary, pay tax, national insurance. But the charity don't pay tax for the money they give. But the person that receives the money, pay the tax and the national insurance. Whereas if you work for a private company, the company will pay government for employing you every month tax. Then money, but you also will pay tax on it and national insurance. Whereas charity, you don't pay tax. The staff pay down from the salary, they take the tax and the national insurance. You know the house you Range Rover? Range Rover. For himself, I reckon maybe 80 grand. Red Cross. The head of the price is 250,000. 250. Yeah. Look at money. And this place, there will always be people coming for food every time. Me and you will come, we go. People will still come. Of course, it's London, it draws people. London draws people to itself. Because the way they sit, you know. Yes, because there's business going, so they all pay money. And there are restaurants everywhere, so that's always good. You have to get the door is hard, you know? Man, no man. It's too much. Nepotism. It's everywhere here.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of apples, you see. I try to avoid it.
We've got croissants,
Like apples? A lot.
sweet scones, there is a
Not already for apples.
creamy I like apples.
For apples every day.
One apple a day keeps the doctor away.
I don't know what's in the apple.
Sorry, no. Second time this. Who's at the end? Andrew. Andrew. Is it Andrew?
I waited an hour.
Andre.
I waited for an hour.
Andre. What do you need? I gotta make sure the second time, the one we get in the second meal. There's more people behind us. It doesn't matter, it's still more people behind
I'll
us.
have to come back for the meal.
So no, I'm just making them be aware. They run out of food.
I'll wait for. I'll come back for this meal. Is that right? I'll keep the meal. I'll come back.
Ready for
We need something in the meantime. So I'm sorry in the bag.
Or we go over here. Don't come on Sunday. You see.
Friday.
Yeah, Sunday.
Porridge or coastal sandwich?
That's okay.
How about a croissant and pastries?
A lot of scones. Yeah.
Spongy, yeah.
Cheese and tomato. Everybody happy?
Okay. What was my second time? Almost everybody. But it's the boss, you see, he caught the shot, so you have to listen to what he says. Yeah.
You know when you come to
I'll come back for that.
Come back?
Yeah, come. Organic tomato cheese.
tomato, yes.
I'll come back. Thanks so much.
What would you like in your coffee?
You're doing well. I like the other side. Thank you.
1, 2, yes sir. By the way,
Thank you very much. Thank you.
One coffee, 2 sugars.
coffee, 2 sugars. You say black coffee?
My coffee.
White coffee?
Okay, that's cool.
Oh, the coffee's finished.
Finishing.
Oh,
Do we have more
finishing.
coffee?
No, if you've run out, then just try and do the tea.
Uh-oh.
It's finishing, not finishing.
Well,
I'll have the last drop. You said I should not have sugar, so I want this.
yeah, that's what we made with our life, right?
Alright, on the other side, actually everything they got in there is flow coated. Fucking bullshit, that's what it is.
That's why I want you to come this way.
Like eyebrow or spine? Eyebrow? Same one, same. Usually it's a lot, isn't it? Hear that?
Okay, thanks. Okay.
So would you like a GP tonic or sugar? Just water? What would you like to have?
Black licorice sugars.
I'm going to ask you to look at it up. Is that okay?
Everything has got COVID in it, or God knows what the fuck they put in it. It's so bad.
Man, it's getting rough out here, man. The COVID is making a comeback, man. You know, it's been fucking everything these days, man.
Yeah, the SJ2 died on us. I forgot to turn it off. I mean, I didn't forget, I just kind of ignored it. I don't think there's any sugar in this. Yeah.
Well, at least it didn't rain, huh? Yeah, that shit was poison. Everything got COVID. Fucking, the coffee was okay. That was it. The first coffee we got was okay. The rest of it was shit. Oh, I feel sick. I said in Georgia in 2015, they were talking about bringing me in on their whole hominid deal in North America. Like I said, these hominids are numerous enough to suppress white people in their own countries with this framing gig. And in 2015, with a couple of strings attached from this framing program, they were talking about bringing me in. Letting me in on the whole hominid deal they got in North America. And like I said, it appears that these hominids are numerous enough within Europe and North America to actually keep white people hostage. Understand? This is why, like I said, the West is the problem for white people, and not the, it's not the Russians, the Chinese, or the fucking aliens, or the fucking the Israeli Jews. It's not any of that. It's the West. Yeah, if you're white, your problem is the West itself, where you live. Where you live. Like I said, it appears that with this little framing gig they got going on, these Five Eyes motherfuckers and these hominids are numerous enough to actually keep white people hostage. Understand? That's the deal with this. I mean, the deal is, sure, we bring you in if you do something wrong for us. But the deal is, we bring you in if you do something wrong for us. And don't worry, if you don't do anything wrong, we'll do something wrong for you. Understand? That's the deal with this framing gig, because they want to stay on top. They want to stay on top. They want to be numero uno, homes. They want to be numero uno, and they want to stay on top with this framing gig, which is their latest iteration of communism after World War II, and the communism they did in Eastern Europe and Russia and Asia in general. They want to stay on top and be numero uno with this framing program. Understand? So, like I said, it's no one. Like I said, if you're white, the West is your problem. Yeah, it's not the Chinese, the Russians, the Asians. It's not even the Mexicans and the Africans. It's not anybody else. It's not the fucking aliens or the Israeli Jews. The West is your problem if you're white. You understand? And because of these hominids being so numerous, they're holding white people hostage, wherever the fuck they are. I haven't seen a single one. So that's the deal. Like I said, the West is your problem if you're white. With liberalism and democracy and the Mass Immigration Act, they became numerous enough within the West to actually hold white people hostage. That's what's going on here. That's what's going on here. Like I said, the West is your problem if you're white. Like I said, maybe it's time white people, maybe it's time white people get a divorce from the West, man. Get a temporary restraining order. Let's see what happens. We should see what happens. We should see what happens if we do that instead. Because staying around here doesn't work. Going to North America and coming back doesn't work. I don't know what works with this crew, like I said, that's what's going on here. Make no mistake about it. There's enough of them to run this framing gig within the Five Eyes. And despite whatever evidence you find of communism, the fact there might be fucking Chinese and Russians fucking spies, you can find whatever the fuck you want. It no longer matters. It no longer matters. Like I said, the West is your problem if you're white. Let's go ahead and go charge. I'm very tired. My mouth and throat is full of COVID. Even the pear was poisoned too with COVID. It's gross. Absolutely gross. Now, like I said before, there's another problem that white people have within the West. It's full of surprises. Surprises that will end up costing you more than it ends up costing them. Surprises. Like I said, you can't trust them. You can't trust them. Now, they're saying they want to deliver on this, on this promise that I never heard anybody mention to me. That, this time, man, you're going to get to nail them all. That sounds really good, but you guys are full of surprises. It's a little bit difficult with the messianic games that the Five Eyes play within the military and with the false flags like 9/11. It's a little bit difficult for white people to trust you. It's sure. It sounds like a very sweet deal. It sounds like a very sweet deal, but with the surprises you guys had in store for us in the last century, and I mentioned them yesterday, the Lusitania, World War I, World War II, Pearl Harbor, 9/11, London bombing, COVID is another one. All these surprises and psyops and stuff, makes it very difficult for white people to trust you guys. Yeah? That's what I'm saying, right? Sure, it sounds like a sweet fucking deal, right? But, I don't know, man, I'm kind of wary about trusting you guys going through with this deal. With the surprises you guys had in stock for us in the last century, false flags and wars and shit, I'm kind of wary about trusting you guys to deliver on this deal of, this time you get to nail them all. Yeah, that sounds really nice. Yeah, that sounds really nice, Holmes. The problem is that you motherfuckers are untrustworthy. Yeah, that's your issue right now with white people. Me in particular. You're not trustworthy at all. That sounds like a sweet fucking deal. It takes you a long fucking time, too. For whatever reason, I guess bureaucracy or something. But here's the deal, Holmes. That's the deal. With the surprises you had in stock for us in the last century, it makes it very difficult for white people to trust you to deliver on this deal. Yeah, I'm trying to not take the deal, yeah? They're doing a pretty good job fucking up the place anyway. And exonerating white people in the process, might as well let them fucking finish. My take on it is they're doing such a banged up job fucking up the place, including North America, might as well let them finish. Protest. know what the hell we ate. Nothing good. That shit was bad. It wasn't. Whatever the fuck we got from there. I mean, I'm going to try to avoid everything else. I'm going to try to avoid everything else they bring. It's been pretty bad for the past couple of days. It's not even edible. It's full of COVID, castration, transgender fucking poison and everything. It's not edible. It's not edible in any kind of way. I'm fucking tired. My liver hurts as well. I had a little bit of a liver ache.
Let's see what she said.
Super tired, man. Let's do something to eat. I stayed in the box, got some work done. I think it wasn't up for too long. Shit. Now keep in mind the Five Eyes. Canada, Australia, and New Zealand, and those places were more or less established by the UK. It's really more like the Four Eyes. With the exception of North America, if you don't count America itself. The Five Eyes is, traditionally would be Canada, New Zealand, Australia, and the UK. And North America, so and so,